Hello there, Libra. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your May career and money tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we're going to move to the tarot to get some more details about any obstacles on your path or any advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's jump into your reading. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Okay, so, this is, I'm getting a sense. Interesting. Okay, because they were drawing me into what the groundhog is munching on, and it's a heart. It's time to let go. Something's gnawing at your heart. It's time to let go of something so that you can follow your heart. Really interesting energy. Something's gnawing at your heart. So, this could be a lot of things, but I really try to keep my career and money readings to career and money. I feel like though that there's something that you want that has something to do with another person. A soulmate, not just a business partner. Something more than that. It could be a romantic partner, or it could be a really close friend or family member. They're pulling at your heartstrings. There's something here, like you can't move in the direction that you want to move in because there's somebody in your life outside of your work sector that is gnawing, pulling on your heartstrings in some way. You feel such a connection to this person, and it's as if you won't go in the direction that you really and truly want to go. You won't follow your own heart because your heart is almost like in the hands of somebody else. Really interesting energy, Libra, especially for you. That's kind of like coming out of left field for me. Okay, so let's try to figure out what this is. Interesting. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. There's something about this connection. And this person could maybe not even be in your life at this time. You could be separated from this person. But there's something, it's almost like you either have to close out this energy or go ahead and claim this energy with this person. This person is helping you to open up to your own heart of what it is that you want to bring into this world. They're very important on your path. And yet at the same time, I feel like, it's almost, it could be like a twin flame connection or something. But this person is playing a very prominent role in your career and money sector. Because I really do, I'm going to say that again, I really do try to keep them to the career and money sector, because I feel like sometimes we want, clarity in that area, but there is a relationship. And once again, it does not have to be romance, serendipity. Okay. Let's go figure this out. Let's go figure this out. This is like such a new energy for you, Libra. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you. It's a good energy. It's definitely a good energy, but it's kind of kind of perplexing me a little bit. This gnawing at your heart, pulling at your heartstrings. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they just said to me, look at the fairy. She's holding on to a string, a 4-leaf clover. when I picked up this card, I was just thinking timing. Like, serendipity is the universe comes in and brings something in divine timing. I was thinking timing. There's something about strings, something that you're attached to, or I really think it's a person. There's it's something that is at the heart of you, of who you truly are. And I feel like there's this connection that you have to somebody else's heart. Like they're holding your heart and you're holding theirs in a way. You may not even know this person. Like this person could be coming in suddenly. This is something that happens that's divinely guided, that comes in out of the blue. And it's usually one of those things where you kind of chuckle, like you're just kind of like, okay, I just know this is a gift from the universe, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's figure this out. Wow, they are just wanting different things. There we go. Libra, you're definitely at the beginning of a new cycle. The cards are like, yep, we want completely new shuffling. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy. Sacral chakra. This is, this is your creativity. This is, your sexuality, your getting to the essence of who you are and what you are to create. Wow. And I feel like this is being opened up, like you're really getting to the heart, to the root of the matter. Something that is really pulling on you from deep within, not just a whim or a new adventure. It's more than that. It's kind of like your total purpose of being here. Oh my goodness. And then we have discontent and boredom. It's like you're turning your back on everything else because there's something gnawing at your heart. There's something pulling at your heart. And this could be a relationship. I'm still going to come back to that. But I feel like if it's a relationship, it is still tied to your soul's purpose. So this could be a relationship, even a romantic relationship, but it's a relationship that out of this relationship, you are becoming more connected to what it is that you are supposed to create, your soul's purpose. Really, wow. It's almost like a burst of energy coming in for you. Really out of the blue. Okay, so let's see what your oh my goodness. And then your obstacle, your biggest obstacle is material and spiritual prosperity. Being able to put the 3D and the 5D together. Okay, I'm just going to say, I really feel like you are connected to this person, this string that I keep getting images of. It's like this person is in the 5D, you may know this person, but you're separated from them, or this is a person that has not yet come onto your path, but it's already like you're connected in the dream world, in the 5D world. Like, you're coming together with this person, and together, this is what I was talking about. Like, this person comes in and together you discover what your soul purpose is. Like, you may help them discover theirs. They help you discover yours. And together you find material and spiritual prosperity. It's almost as if this person helps you to open up your sacral chakra so that you can see what it is that you are here to create, what your purpose is, how you're to move forward. It's I'm not saying that they come in and they give you the answer, but they come into your life and it helps you to activate your sacral chakra, to do any healing that you need to do in that area. That's like your inner child, your creativity, allowing yourself to explore different creative ventures. A lot of times when we have a very difficult heart loss, a breakup, a lot of times, one of the ways to overcome that is to become very creative, to get reattached, to recognize your inner child and to just kind of create like a child does with no purpose at all, just to get lost in the moment. And I feel like, yeah, you're stepping into that energy, but out of that energy, you are also being awakened to your purpose here and how you can use that purpose in order to find also material prosperity. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at your strength. Moving on. Yeah, moving on. And, it's interesting. I feel it's so interesting because look at this. Like all of these leaves are green and all of these leaves are brown. Like moving on from old belief systems, patterns of behavior, relationships, situations that no longer meet your needs. They've died away. they're old and they're brown and they're used up. They've passed their expiration date and you recognize that. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to move on to this greener grass, to more prosperity. It's as if whatever you thought in the past, before you were opened up here, or are about to be opened up, whatever you thought in the past about money, about material and spiritual prosperity. So you may have felt like, well, I can't walk my spiritual path. I can't follow my soul's purpose and also make the money that I want to make. Or you could have been just focused, right? Completely focused on your career and making money. And completely shut off, like your soul's purpose or listening to your intuition. You were guided more by your ego, by fear, fear of abandonment or, your need for like accolades or to have a lot of money or material possessions. And that was all driven really because of something from your inner child, like from childhood. There was something that occurred in childhood that put you onto that path. But now you've explored that path. You've learned all the lessons. You're grateful for the lessons, but you're like turning your back on all of that belief system, those patterns of behavior. You're moving on to something greener, fresher, new, full of energy. This is all dried up and you're like, no, I want to move on into something that is more prosperous in a different way. Because look at the brown leaves are just brown. The green leaves have like this golden glow around them, right? So to me, it's kind of like the material is the green and the glow, the golden glow around it is the spiritual part of it. Like you're bringing both of these together. You may have tried just walking your soul's purpose or your spiritual path at times. You may have just really concentrated on your career and tried to make a lot of money. Now you're learning how you can combine the two of them. Yeah, you're no longer deceiving yourself. It's as if, okay, it's the sense of I'm no longer going to deceive myself or deny myself. That's what it is. I'm no longer going to deny myself what it is that I want to create. Wow, really interesting. For some of you, I feel like you're moving into, you may have had a side business or a hobby that you are now going to kind of step into. You're understanding that that hobby or that side business has brought you so much pleasure in a way that has helped you to heal part of your inner child. And now what you're doing is stepping in and recognizing, oh, I can help other people heal. I can show other people how to heal using, music or writing or poetry or, even like creating woodworking, painting, whatever it is, gardening, Okay, so let's go. We're going to clarify these with the tarot too, but let's go. Let's take a look at your spiritual lesson that you're working on. Okay, what are you working on? Hope, staying hopeful. This is the Star card. You know, this is staying hopeful. This is putting your wishes and dreams out there and staying hopeful that they will manifest, that you can walk your soul's purpose, your spiritual path, and also have the material prosperity that you are seeking. Wow, really interesting. I feel like this person, fulfillment and wishes. Look at this. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. You know, Nine of Cups is wishing, you know, it's kind of like wishing upon a star. And the Star card, or the Hope card, right, is having those wishes and hopes come true. You may have given up hope for a while, right? Because this is your lesson. This is about staying hopeful, no matter what the situation. For some of you, I wonder if you're staying hopeful about this person that you're still thinking about or attached to in some way. Okay, so what's your advice? Destiny. Oh my goodness. You know, coming into the recognition that this is your calling, that this is everything, this person, the all of the painful experiences that you have been through are all part of your path. You're understanding that now. You know, you're understanding that because you're understanding that all of this was part of your soul contract, right? Part of the purpose why you're here. You're opening yourself up to recognizing that you can heal your inner child when you allow yourself to create what it is that your heart truly desires to create. And sharing that with others will help you to bring in this material prosperity. Look at this. Triumphant success. This is the Ace of Swords. You know, this is the energy of finding your truth, living your truth, knowing that your truth is your destiny. You may have tried, okay, they're also saying you may have tried being a puppet in a way of what your parents wanted, your society wanted, your religion wanted, your family wanted. You know, you tried all of these different avenues perhaps, and you couldn't ever make anyone completely happy. So now it's kind of like you're stepping into this energy of realizing, okay, they're all part of my destiny. They're all part of my soul's journey. I don't have to live my life in order to walk their beliefs. I get to choose my own beliefs. I get to choose what it is that I create. I get to choose who and what is on my path. And stepping into that energy, like moving on to saying, okay, I get to choose. I'm leaving behind things that no longer serve me, and I'm walking towards those things that do. It's like a complete paradigm shift, because it's kind of like, notice, this person isn't taking any of the brown leaves, turning your back completely on those things that no longer meet your needs, and are walking completely towards something new. Wow. Recognition and reward. Like the bounty is just unbelievable. When you make this paradigm shift, when you understand that something, you know, I'm going to come back to that accelerated motion. Yeah. 8 of Wands, you know, moving forward quickly, finding the victory that it is. Rejoice in celebration. My goodness, this is the 3 of Cups. You know, after a long time of denying yourself your rightful path, it's like stepping onto it, and like it's this energy of not there's no blame. There's no blame. You're not blaming anybody else. You're not blaming yourself. It's like total acceptance that everything that you have encountered in your entire life was part of your journey. And it's kind of like brings you into this calm state where it's kind of like, okay, now I can begin the next part of my life. I can move towards the green. I can have material and spiritual prosperity. I don't have to choose. Yeah, really lovely energy. Okay, so let's see what it is that you are truly moving on from. This is the Six of Swords energy. Yeah, moving away from your fears. Moving away from recognizing that you don't have to have the whole path in front of you. You don't have to know exactly where you're going, Libra. You're okay with that. You're learning that all you have to do is take a step forward. You do have to take a step, but you're learning, okay, I take one step and the universe will bring me the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. You're recognizing that you can move on from the fear of not knowing everything. You're an air sign. You liked to have, your life in balance and everything to be harmonious. So a lot of times you may have been trying to plan out the next 5 years, the next 10 years, right? But you're stepping into this energy of, okay, I'm trusting the universe. I'm trusting myself. I'm stepping onto this path. I know that the path will be illuminated at the right time. All I'm being asked to do is to step onto this path, to take this leap of faith in a way, to move forward towards something that it is, closer to what it is that I want, that my heart, is calling me to do. I feel like for some of you, I'm going to go back to a relationship. There's something about this person. If you feel drawn to a certain person at this time, right now, I would say that there's something there to reach out to that person. Or if a new person comes into your life and you get this little like ping in your heart space, there's something, because there is a person on your path that is going to help you to open up to what it is that you're supposed to, well, I shouldn't say supposed to, that you want to create. So if you're needing clarity in that, I feel like this person is helping you do that. Six of Swords. So your obstacle is that you don't want to move on to what it is that you're hoping for. You're kind of holding yourself back. That's the deception and envy, right? You're denying yourself your soul's purpose. You're denying yourself your spiritual path. It's as if it's being given to you. It's like the universe is saying, here's your opportunity. I feel like this person comes in and, it could be a stranger, even like in a coffee shop. And they tell you this story about how they one day decided that they were going on a cross-country trip or something. And they just put some stuff in the car and they went. And they didn't know exactly where they were going, right? They didn't know the whole path ahead, but they were I'm just going to see where my heart takes me. And something, triggers inside of you and you're kind of like, oh my goodness, yeah, I don't need to know the whole path of what I'm creating. Today, I'm just going to take one day at a time. I'm going to follow my heart today and see where it leads me, right? Because there's this energy here of denying yourself what it is that you truly want, because it's almost as if you're tied to something that you think you're supposed to have. But that something that you're supposed to have. So I feel like that is a material thing, like the big fancy house or the fancy car, or I don't know. There's something like you're kind of tied. You're like, well, I can't have that if I go on the spiritual path. I think the universe is saying, no, you can have whatever you want to wish for. The problem is, Libra, is that you're not willing to wish for all of it for some reason. There's a fear. There's a fear here that's preventing you from taking this. It's really like a leap of faith. I really feel like you're at a new chapter in your life. It's very much a Fool energy. Oh, okay. So you're afraid of looking foolish. It's time to let go of not wanting to look foolish and to go after what your heart desires. Wow. So ask yourself, you know, what, you are an air sign, so sometimes air signs can, over analyze things, talk themselves into something, talk themselves out of something, right? And that is part of the deception of denying yourself those things that your heart wants, right? Because when you're thinking, you're in your head. It's all about your ego. Your ego is there to help keep you safe, right? So your ego might be saying, oh, well, you can't go start that business because you might lose a lot of money. You can't quit your job because how are you going to pay the rent, so our ego does help us to keep us safe. But at the same time, there's this energy, there's this pulling of your heartstrings. There's something tugging at your heartstrings, something that you really want, or want to do, I should say, want to create, want to bring into this world, want to help other people. There's something that your heart is calling you to do. There's this sense of destiny. Yes, this is my destiny. I need to go do it. And yet you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back because, there's this need for something in the material world. So you feel, once again, like you can only have one thing or the other, only material or only spiritual. You can't have both. Libra, you do love beauty, you like fine things. I feel like that is part of your spiritual journey, is understanding that you can have it all. You can have it all. The universe is saying to you, you can have it all. You just have to ask for all of it. You're still kind of like tied to this idea you can't have it all. Wow. Oh, and look at what's on the bottom. Your energy, the Justice card. Wow. Coming into balance, balancing out the material and the spiritual prosperity. Really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this, but I'm getting a message with this card, so I'm going to bring it up before I forget. This is the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion, moving forward very quickly. But what they're saying is, there's a star in the sky. Here's the star, right? It's kind of like you're getting downloads, a lot of downloads about what to create, what's the next step. But you have to tune into your intuition. You have to listen to your heart. You see how she's looking at the star. She's looking for the clarity, but it's through your heart. It's not through, a pros and cons list, looking at things, celebrating. Three of Cups, coming from the heart. Celebrating what is in your heart, celebrating where you're supposed to go, the light that you're supposed to shine, stepping into that energy and getting totally out of your head. So let's see what we have here. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups. I love this. 7 of Pentacles. Put your time and energy into what it is that you want to create, into what is your truth, is your destiny, why you are here. Step into that. And then look, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Like, you are determined. You can have it all. It's like this total paradigm shift of realizing, wait a minute, why do I have to choose? You don't have to choose. You can have it all. Oh my goodness. And I'm really truly getting the message that whatever your gift is, whatever your light is, whatever you are here to create, the world really needs it. It's time for you to step into that energy. Serendipity is divine timing. The time is now. Oh my goodness, the Sun card, the High Priestess, 3 cups again. I mean, Ace of Wands. This is a completely new paradigm shift. You are completely walking into the light, walking towards the healthy green leaves. The material and spiritual prosperity. Look, Sun, High Priestess, when you listen to your heart, when you listen to your intuition, the joy, the abundance, the material prosperity will also come. You will be celebrating. Yeah, I'm really getting the message that there is truly something you are to create. And that could be anything, Libra. Don't hold yourself back. Don't deny yourself. Don't feel like, say you like to create music and you're kind of like, yeah, but I just do that for me. It makes me feel better. Okay, great. It's also going to help other people feel better. It's about sharing your gift, your talent, whatever it is, with other people. How can I deepen my trust right now? I feel like this is part of it. Trust, surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. And, I really like that message. I think it was Gemini and Libra. Once again, you and Gemini have very similar readings, although this is somewhat different than Gemini. But in theirs, it was about letting go of the safety net and totally surrendering to the universe and understanding that, say you want to create music and you put your music out there, the material prosperity, okay, the financial rewards may not come in immediately from the music that you're putting out there. It may take time for your music to get out to enough people that it catches on and more people want it. And then the financial reward comes. But in the meantime, okay, the universe will bring you financial rewards in other ways. So you might get, you might win the lottery or you might have, some a tax return that comes back that you got more money than you thought you were going to get, or an investment really pays off, or you get an inheritance or something, something else will come in from a different avenue. But that is the universe bringing things in order for you to still have the financial wherewithal in order to work on what your heart truly desires. When you really surrender to this, I can guarantee it does work. It will come. But it is about trusting, just really having to trust. And trusting yourself, knowing, if I put my time and energy into this and do it with a love and share it with others with love, the universe will provide all that I need. Attitude. I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. Okay, that is a perfect mantra because honestly, Libra, I feel like there is somebody either that was in your life or is about to come in your life that helps you to see what it is that you are to create, or your purpose, or sees your purpose in another light that helps you to understand how you can share it with the rest of the world. This could be you having a conversation, with a family member that you haven't seen in a long time. You go to some family get together, or a wedding or something like that. And you see somebody at the wedding that you haven't seen in a long time, Uncle Alfred or something. And, he brings up the fact that, when you used to play the guitar, it really, it played on my heartstrings. I really connected to your music. Are you still playing the guitar? What are you doing with that? And you start talking about it. And then maybe Uncle Alfred, knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like Serendipity is going to be playing. Little gifts are coming your way. Keep your eyes open for them. Be grateful when they appear, Libra, right? But the success will come. When you have a positive attitude, you will attract success and positive people. Positive people. People that are going to help you on your path, not deter you. They're not going to, no. They're not going to deny you what it is you're supposed to create. They're going to support you, even if it's just for a moment, because sometimes that's all we need, right? We just need that one person to tell us, it's great. What you're doing is great. Keep going. Okay, Libra, what a beautiful reading. I'm so excited for you. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And once again, if you've enjoyed it, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel, and I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now, Libra.